Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, and today I'm doing a review for Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale on the Xbox consoles. Now, this was released on the 19th of January 2023, developed by Game in Mind Studios and published by Calypso Media, who were kind to send us a copy for this review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, this game is available on other platforms like PC and stuff like that, but I played this on my Xbox Series X. It's also playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. It supports smart delivery, so you always get that best version for the system you're on, and it's optimised for Xbox Series X and S with 4K resolution and HDR10. Now, ever since I saw the announcement of this game, I've been really excited. We've covered a lot of the sort of Calypso Games releases in the past. They're sort of turn-based strategy style games. Some are fantastic. Some, I don't want to say they're bad, but they don't play as well on console as they do on their PC counterpart versions. Just the UI is not right, or the control schemes are not right. So I was really hoping this wouldn't be the case, because I love pirate games. Any pirate game. Pirates of the Caribbean Online, Sea of Thieves. I'm even looking forward to Skull and Bones. I mean, I'm not as much as other games, because it looks like it's just going to be a live service pay-to-play game. But Assassin's Creed Black Flag, all those sort of games, Sid Meier's Pirates, anything that gets me out on the open seas as a pirate, I am down for it. Now, straight out the gate, this game looks great. Like, the sea graphics, the bright blue and sort of turquoise oceans look great. The ships are very detailed, and the sort of environments look pretty decent as well, for the type of game it is. Now, as with all these games, you basically start out at the bottom and work your way up to become like a great sort of fearsome pirate. So you start off, you sort of pick and choose your characters, like face, like a picture, your flag and a ship, and you basically go out there with a small crew, and you basically have to grow your way to becoming like the ultimate pirate. Now, the game features 35 distinct pirate skills that you'll be able to use on your way to claim your pirate throne, and it's set in the Caribbean of the 17th century, so it's really like accurate for the sort of times and the sort of the sense of what all of the ships look like and things like that. The combat is very turn-based, so it's like a tactical turn-based naval battle on a hexagonal grid. So you basically have to obviously take into account your enemies, the wind, the way the wind's blowing, all that sort of thing all comes into effect. And it ends up being quite a deep and sort of in-depth sort of combat system, because of all of the sort of mechanics you have to keep an eye on and control. Now, one thing that is great about this game, you don't just stick with the one ship. You can eventually have your own fleet. So as you grow, like I say, you can eventually upgrade your ship's basic gear, so you get better weaponry, hulls, masts, figureheads, and there's more than 360 unique loadouts to be found in the game. And I really wanted to like it. Like I say, it's got 18 different types of ships, so ship of the line, frigates, war galleons are all in there. There's more than 25 hours of sort of quests to work through, set in the golden age of piracy. There's tons, like I said, there's loads of content. There's loads to do in terms of the combat, and also the sort of managing of your crew's sort of needs and wants, and also keeping track of your fleet, growing it, everything like that. It's great in that aspect, but unfortunately it's let down by a poor port job, and that's the worst thing about this, because like I say, the sound's great, the game looks great, the missions are pretty decent as well, everything is pretty cool, except the UI is shockingly bad. So the text is really tiny at times, and there doesn't seem to be a way to change it, or there wasn't at the time of me playing for this video review. Like I say, the UI is a bit of a mess, and it's a bit messy in how it doesn't explain enough to you, so you sort of get quite lost at the beginning, and it takes a long time to sort of figure out where you're going. Now, once you suffer through that, and you get past it, it's not that bad. It's a pretty decent pirate game. It's not gonna. It's more of a slow burner, like unlike Sea of Thieves and those are the sort of pirates games where it's all like action, action, action. Um, but it could do with having a proper tutorial that really teaches you how to play, especially with it being badly sort of transferred with the control scheme over to Xbox Pad. And all in all, it could do with a handful of like other little bits and bobs just to make it that much better. Now, this is one of those games that I could definitely see being fantastic on PC, like straight out of the gate, because you'll have the controls down to a T. But playing it on a pad, it's it's just spoilt by, unfortunately, not the best port job and the sort of conversion from keyboard and mouse to controller. And that's a shame because I really wanted to love this more than anything. I wanted to spend hours and hours and hours of it, but it just gets dragged down to Dave Jones's locker basically by the controls and the UI and the unchangeable text. Now, bear in mind this could change in the future, but as of time of recording, this isn't the case, and it does seem to be a major sticking point for a lot of people online. I had a look on the Xbox store. Everyone says the same thing, and hopefully a few patches into the future it'll get improved. But for now, like I say, the game is priced at $26.99. If you can get past the sort of clunky UI and the tiny text and stuff like that, go for it, because you'll get a nice in-depth sort of pirate simulator mixed with sort of turn-based combat game. But other than that, you may want to just pick it up in a sale. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.